You have like 4 or 5 teachers?
I've
We have
had,
like good ones and
Yeah.
medium ones. Yeah.
depending on what time block you take,
Right,
you
right.
get a
Yeah.
different teacher.
Yeah.
Pat, if, let's see, if you had not given your promise about this job, is it one you'd be considering, or are you wanting to stay in this neck of the woods?
I really don't want to stay in that neck of the profession. But right now, with 2 weeks left on my internship, it looks appealing, only because I'm scared out of my mind. But if I weren't so scared, this wouldn't look appealing. Okay. But I would grasp it if I could. I'd hang on to anything right now, because I'm at that funny period where my rent's going to be due and I have no job. That kind of funny feeling. Yeah, so. But no, I'm not
Did
really.
you not get a tentative, was that the job offer you were talking about when we talked on the phone?
Yeah, that was the one I was shocked by last night, which is why in my euphoria I didn't write down the directions to here. See, I felt so good, like, oh, it's in the bag. And then I really had to think about it, and I'm doing a fellowship in Manhattan, and with somebody who's very good and would be a great reference. And this friend who wants the job is the one who got me that fellowship. She didn't get it for me, but she didn't hurt. And I wouldn't want her telling the fellowship people that I'd crossed her and lied to her. And
What about going to her and telling her?
I called her, and I'm going to say to her, you still want the job, do you? And if she says, yeah, I'll say, okay, I'm not applying. I said I wouldn't, and I won't.
Now you can make her feel good and guilty.
Well, I'm thinking that this is only going to enhance my standing with her and help down at the
Do everything
institute.
the way
Right.
you should do
So,
it.
Yeah.
so then she'll say things like, "Wow, Pat Hunter really kept her word, even though she is starving."
Are you
She
going
kept
to use
her
a
word.
phrase like, you owe me?
No, I'm going to say no, no matter what. I will not go back on my word, or like something like that, some phrase that she can remember me by to other people.
Do people do that in Manhattan?
Well, this is a small institute. I don't want them to get angry.
Okay,
And she's
Nancy,
been there.
I'd like to ask you, how does it feel on the day following your birthday with all your family?
It's real nice to be here, but next year it's going to be 38.
Oh.
You're gonna go backwards.
Did you want to talk about your birthday present, what you were doing last night at this time?
Oh, last night at this time we were probably halfway through dinner at Stonehenge.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Just great. Just perfect meal, perfect atmosphere, perfect company.
Can you scoot over a little bit?
Which way?
That way. Don't get. Yeah.
What did you order?
That's good.
What did you have?
I had sliced beef fillet with sauce béarnaise.
Love Bernice.
Good. And green beans and teeny tiny potato puffs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had French rosé wine. And what else did we have?
You can tell what I ate.
Oh, Bert had the duckling.
Oh yum.
Roast
Oh,
duckling.
A l'orange.
Mm.
It's about my favorite.
Did you have dessert?
I never had that before. Yeah, I had apricot tort with fresh whipped cream.
Ooh, wow, nice meal. Was that in Norwalk?
Ridgefield.
I passed it on the merit, right?
Yeah, you would have.
And I had cheesecake with fresh red raspberries, about almost an inch across.
Mm.
Wow, really nice. Well, I can't get our audience over there. He's hidden behind. He's hidden behind the TV. Is there anything any of you wanted to ask one another or say before we wind this up?
No, but I had something I could do, but I'll have to leave for a minute.
Go ahead.
Okay.
It's mysterious, isn't it?
Don't know what she's got up her sleeve. But we were remarking how long it's been since we've seen each other.
What was it, the wedding or something like that?
1968? 69?
60, I think it was after that. I think I saw you down at your parents' house after that. I believe
She went to WVU at a time when you might have visited us at the trailer.
That could have been also, but it was still within a couple of years after Nancy and Bert's marriage. I think that it was the last time I had seen you.
Yeah.
Well, you two have grown up quite a
And
bit.
we've grown up,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just got out of school. Okay.
That's good.
So,
I
15
wonder if
years later.
A lot of years and a lot of good knowledge under your
I hope
hat.
so. It better be good. Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's nice. Why didn't I think of that? I would have forgotten. You'd have had to say, didn't you say if I came up here I would get a gift?
Yeah, I would have reminded you because we did
Go ahead.
discuss.
Oh, I thought you wanted to
discuss it.
Okay, you wanna run this, gentlemen? Yeah, I can do it. No, you can't run it. You can't run. There's no way to avoid this. Oh, that's a nice wrapping.
We're real fun.
Don't.
Once you get in,
This is really funny. This is just a funny way to spend a Friday night. Being interviewed.
We'll probably erase this whole
I've been
thing.
interviewed all week, and then I drive an hour and another interview.
Nobody's gonna want to listen to this whole thing. It must be an hour long already.
What are we waiting for?
It's good. You look
I feel more comfortable behind the camera. Here is the price tag on it.
No, I don't know.
Let's
Well,
see.
Cat doesn't care.
Well, I want the original
Not when
price tag. I don't
tried
want the
it
sale
and
tag
for
on it.
birthday presents. too.
Just a second, I just want to make sure that, okay. This is our
Your present
present
to
to
me.
you, your graduation present.
Thank you.
Who is that? Scott.
Ooh. Yeah, that's really leather. That's great.
I can smell it from here.
Yeah, we took the
Oh,
vinyl one
neat.
back. Got the leather one when you
Oh,
said that.
nice. Really nice. Thank you. This is beautiful.
Don't touch anything.
Oh, yeah. This is great. I think this is better than the one I have.
Sounds like the
And
closer
so-
I look, the better it gets.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Nan.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank
look
you,
who's here.
Bert.
Look who's here. Turn
Thank you,
around.
Laura. Yes. Oh, this smells great. It really does. Let's see.
Laura.
This is great. Yeah. Super.
You just cut your head off. Here, we'll go back.
I was gonna-
Okay.
Oh, good. It's got a shoulder thing too. Great. Oh, I love it. I do.
John, please.
Perfect. Sure. Genuine leather. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I am
Wow.
excited. Isn't that neat? Look. Yeah.
You've made the grade
I
now.
made the grade. Yeah, this is great. And I like it because it's kind of, it's not real formal. It's kind of rugged.
Nice and slim.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Turn it off.
Great. That is
Your initials
sharp.
on it.
Don't.
Oh,
What do you think
yeah.
it's got?
That's a good idea. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. Really.
There it is.
Great choice.
Anything else?
No. This is great because I did get one, but then I figured out like the second day that it was vinyl, and I couldn't believe it really, but it was. And this is just nicer. And not to be a snob, but I had a leather one and I didn't want to go to a vinyl one, you know. I mean, it was nice vinyl. It was hard to tell, but this is the real thing.
There it is. Okay.
Okay.
Mystic Seaport, Saturday, August 17, 1985.
I might. I can't anyway.
some of the scenery. It's a lot.
I will. So tell us what happened. Hurry, Nancy.
I got nothing shoved in mine.
Nancy, tell us what happened.
That's the best mom can tell.
John hit him in the head with a
I don't
rock.
think John wants me to tell you.
Can you take the pad off for a second?
Let's just leave it. This is not the time to do that.
Why can't you take a shot of the
Here, please.
We can't wait. Look.
That's electrical, Denny. Got it.
Do that if you like.
Is that electrical?
Oh, top on. I'm talking. Don't you wish we had a chain? We could really, a cannonball in. Then we could really blast. What? They're not supposed to be burned anyway.
Right.
Wait.
No, no.
Let's see it.
Okay, Justin, go over and get him over. Feed a few. Walk over slow. One of you.
Here, I'll throw it over there.
Oh, that's good. What time do they leave?
It's pretty full.
Good, that's good. Make a fool out of yourself. That's good.
Here we go. Honey, where's Amanda? Oh, there's a lot of these.
Look at them all now.
You getting all of our garbage in?
Yeah, we're getting it. All your trash. Well, go ahead. Get out of the shade. Come on, Nancy, get him going.
I'm gonna go see if I can get on some silk.
Where's Sam Michelle? Oops. Now where's Nancy?
I missed the. He hit me fast.
calm. Good. Where's Justin? Oh, he's over there.
Still have some film on that thing?
Sure.
This is,
Except I lost Justin. Oh, there.
There goes Daddy. Hey, bird,
Oh, geez. Look at this giant.
it's a pirouette.
That's a real show.
Let me, Justin, here. Daddy, come on.
Okay, put Justin up on it, Nance.
Put your arms inside. Put your arms inside. Okay, just open them up. Try again. Hands up to the your right. Okay, left.
Pull it up. Okay. Look at me, Justin. Look at me, Justin.
Look at Daddy.
Okay, we're gonna.
I am interested in young people and particularly wish then for young ladies to have a choice as to what they should do with their lives. You see, in this year of 1876 now, young men can choose to do most anything. They can be smiths or coopers or seamen or perhaps bankers or doctors, you see. But we women and young ladies are expected, well, we are expected to be morons, to do nothing at all. I am met on the streets by gentlemen who tell me that I have no business being in medicine, that by using my mind and my intelligence I will become weak and frail and sickly, which of course is nonsense, but it is believed by so many women in this time. And you look wise, and I'm sure you would agree with me now. If I were here on the floor, you see, having become ill, and any one of you entered the room, do you suppose now that I would raise up on one arm and say to you, are you male or are you female? No, I would not. I would say, can you help me, and do you know medicine? But you see, I am not afforded that same courtesy. I am judged due to my gender.
Ice cream?
This one, honey.
Hey there. Look up.
It is on. I can see the focus.
He looks like a movie star back there. You ought to take those glasses off. What's the name of this ship?
I'll tell you.
Santa Maria.
Sabino.
Sipping water, that's it. Side. The Titanic. Okay, John, tell us what's going on here.
Socks moving. We're on a
Smoke the fall in.
ship.
He wants to. Very
The whole town.
You almost killed those ducks.
Say something.
What I want to do is I want to figure out when the shopping truck street are going to be.
Hi. Is it hard to see with the best song? I don't think
Sure is. It's worse with them off.
I want to go to the museum of Sydney. Ding ding. Charlie, how come you didn't jump down there and help the guy?
Why don't you sit on the end? No, she don't want to.
I'd like to welcome you aboard the Spido. My name is Amy. I'm one of 2 deck hands we have on board. We're going to be traveling up to the north end of the seaport, going down to the Mystic Drawbridge, and then returning to the dock. The ride will take approximately half an hour. During that time, I'll come back up and give you some information about some of the sites along the waterfront. Coast Guard requires that I inform you where life preserves are located on board. The upper decks are located on both sides of the wheelhouse. The lower deck starting in the aft end on both sides of the stairway leading up. On both sides of the ladies' lounge, inside and out, and on both sides of the engine room. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask and enjoy the ride.
Say something witty, Nancy. Or Roy.
Yeah, remember the crew, the deep sea fishing boat, 80 foot long? Beautiful boat. Dad got sick first 5 minutes.
Hey man, the whole city go right by those ships that we were on. The water's moving. You're gonna go past one. There's an ass on what we went on. You want like that?
Oh, yeah, we went on that.
Not like that. We didn't go on that ship.
You don't go. You don't want to go on that.
Guys, look at the water over here. I'll get a picture of it. I'll get a picture of that at least. We get a picture of Want me to give this Mommy?
Over there, man. Over there.
Mom,
Just a second.
Here we go. Past.
How many minutes you got on it, Dad?
4 minutes.
Much longer? I took a picture where he fell. Can you stop up here? Picture that was That's why I said good. we just might turn around. We might not. We are. I thought that was pretty. And there's that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
We were gonna get that piece of wood. Look, we're gonna get that wood. Ew, what is that? What is that? Put it down in the water. Look at it. What is that?
Oops.
Yeah, that's nice. That's for a nice leisurely run.
Okay. Smile. Oh, that's nice.
Bill.
Choice Ann?
Yeah.
Smiling.
No. Hello,
Lloyd D. Law, take those glasses. Wait. Oh, Nancy says I bossed you.
That's all right. Anytime you want.
Oh, that's nice. Nice look. Let's see what's behind it. Circus tent.
Oh, the fish tank.
This is on my phone.
Where? You want to see? We're right here. He drove over it one time. There were a bunch of boats on it. Your mother's not as stupid as she is.
Named after one of the three founders of the seaport. When the seaport originated, that was the only building it had, and it was only open on Sunday afternoons. Now it has over 60 buildings and over 300 vessels. The wharf is called Chubb's Wharf. It was built for the black ship, which is tied to the side of it. The black ship is a Charles W. Morgan, and the wharf was built so that the Morgan could be weathered evenly on both sides. Until about 10 or 12 years ago, the Morgan was dry docked in a bed of sand. Did some repair work on it, got it floating again, and it's now the last wooden whaling ship that's floating in the United States. The white boat moored out here is called the Estella A. It's a Friendship sloop. It's from Friendship, Maine, and it was used for lobstering up off the coast of Maine. Two small white boats tied between the pilings are called Persane boats, and they're used by the seaport to teach rowing lessons. The black ship is the Joseph Conrad. It was a Danish training ship. It's also used for training here at the seaport. Mariners can live on the Joseph Conrad for a week at a time during the summer and learn about the boat and how it works, and then go out on another boat which the seaport has, which is called the Brilliant, and we'll see that just around the corner. Small white boats turned upside down on the dock are called dire dhows, and they're used to teach sailing lessons. The shingled building with the white trim is our youth training building. It's called a youth training building, although we do have people taking lessons from us that range from around age 10 to around 18.